Printed in 1937, my grandfather gave this precious resource to my father on his 15th birthday. That autumn, he would take this gift and enter college, the youngest in his class, and graduate 3 years later. 4 more years would pass, and my father would don a Navy uniform. Serving on a medical ship in the Pacific, I imagine this cloth-bound, dark brown blue book, still new, still fresh, as it lay in safekeeping near his bunk. He was a recent graduate, a newly commissioned officer, and this was his first ship. He would meet my mother within a year. One morning he entered a landing craft. He was put off at the water just shy of an island. There were no docks usable to land. Stripping his boots and socks, he waded ashore. It was midday, December 8th, and the island was Pearl Harbor. He spent the next several weeks treating the wounded as a dentist turned medic. 20 years later, my father would tilt back his dark leather recliner and open the same dictionary to help me with my English homework. The coal from the Pacific Island landing still lay painfully deep in his feet. I was the 4th child and the last one to receive this heirloom. In every dwelling I've lived for over 40 years, this book has been in an honored place. Now it sits on the middle tier of the shelving over my office files. The shelf below contains a collection of dictionaries, world, synonyms, and an assortment of Roget's thesauruses given to me over the years. This, of all resources, is within my arm's reach. The faded gold leaf struggles to spell out Webster's Collegiate Dictionary. The Greek-style framing of the title on the front cover is barely discernible at a distance. The front flap falls limp when opened, its binding hanging on by brown mesh and yellow glue. The 3rd page reveals a pen and ink rendering of Nathaniel Webster. Completely dislodged pages are few. The ochre-colored pages are scented with years of usage. One small thread of cloth hangs from a frayed joint on the back flap, a reminder of its frailty. Black tabs display the alphabetical arrangement. Several letters are faded. In its 76 years of existence, it has endured the end of the Great Depression, World War II, my parents' marriage, and the birth of 4 children. It has seen the inside of countless boxes, and it has been used. Pages turned, answers found, and papers written from its content. When I turn to this treasure now, I know I won't find words such as computer, online, or hard copy. The word software won't be found between soft-spoken and soft-wood. But if a book can be wise, this one is. Its character goes well beyond the knowledge it contains. Its 2-inch thickness fits perfectly in my hand. I find comfort in a book I know, and I use myself in college. This dilapidated book, this old friend, contains good memories of my father. It puts into perspective my life and all the years I've lived without him.